All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to McBoss Capital Live channel here. My name is Michael Chu, and today is Monday, July 14th, 8:56 a.m. Mountain Time. So almost 1.5 hours into the market. Nasdaq is up slightly, worse slightly. Dow is down slightly. S&P is down 0.1%. Volume are higher on both exchange today, Nasdaq and NYSE. So we're gonna watch out if the market could turn ugly, intraday and close negatively and have a distribution day. So that's something we want to watch for. In terms of news, I mean the Trump news came out on after hours on Friday or Sunday about the Mexico tariff 30%, EU 30%. Um, Bitcoin is still running to new high, so that's still running. So the Bitcoin stocks are running like MSTR coin. Um, yeah. So we talk about Bitcoin here. Iron's popping right now. We'll look at that in a second here. CleanSpark, MSTR coin. Those are the Bitcoin. What else do we have here? Tesla rallying a little bit. So yeah, 30% tariffs on EU and Mexico starting August 1st. Um, yeah, that's on top of all the other tariffs like Brazil, Canada last week. Yeah, earnings season gonna start. We have JP Morgan, Netflix, TSM, and then we're gonna have Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Johnson Johnson, ASML. So we also have CPI data coming out on Tuesday, so that's tomorrow, and PPI on Wednesday. So let's take a quick look at the index. Um, we've been kind of slowly sliding down. This is QQQ. Um, Still above the 10-day. That's the good thing. We are still above the 10-day. We're trying to hold the 10-day. If we break the 10-day, we might be in bigger trouble. We'll probably have a pullback at least to 21-day. And it could go as far as 50-day. We'll see. That's the tricky part right here. Go to SPY. Very similar chart, sliding down near the 10-day, not quite yet. Let's go intraday. So we haven't come back to last Friday's high, and we're trading really tightly. But yeah, really not much movement right now, which is not a good thing, right? Because if you look at this chart here, intraday, we have a high on last Thursday, and we have a high on Friday, and today we haven't even come back close to it. Of course, if there's any catalyst news that could push it back up, that could happen. Dow Jones, look at this. This is even worse. We just gapped down on Friday and even never came close to it since then. So it's very more. You can see it clearly more on the daily chart. Like this is the range here, and we are at the bottom of the range. IWM, very similar, just at the bottom of the range here after the high on last uh, Thursday right here, intraday high hasn't come back, so that's the problem right now. And then let's look at IBD 50 Innovator 50. So we have really bad close Thursday, Friday we fall through, and today we're bouncing. So there's some buying today on the 21-day. So we'll see if this is legit bounce or whether this is just a 1-day bounce and then continue the downtrend, right? So technically this is forming a downtrend line right now, uh, which is still pretty steep, like still below 45 degrees. Um, uh, yeah. So let's see how that goes. Let's just quickly intraday chart. it came close to Friday's high, but which is a good thing. We'll see if it holds there. That's the most important thing. So yeah, in general, growth stocks not performing where the index are. Today is bouncing, so that's a good thing. But let's see whether this can last or not. In terms of stocks on the move, we do see 20 stocks here. Volume is waiting, so we're gonna have less soon. But when you look at this list, I don't see many good growth stock, right? SMPS is one, Iron's one, Tigo, Dave, Billy, WPM, Gold here, AS, QT, TCBI, WLDN, App Loving, TPR, Root, TMDX, CRK, Palantir, that's a good one, HEI, BK, TMEG, right? So it's not there's a few that's really high uh, traded name here, but just not very strong. So here's my tracker sheet this morning. Okay, let's look at app here. So this one, kind of coming down, tried to bounce out, it fell. Now it's trying to bounce again. So I would be more patient in this. Draw a trend line right here. It's getting it's looking pretty good. Let's put it that way. It's looking pretty good because it already based right, and we're probably in the fifth week now. More than yeah, maybe even more than 5 weeks. Look at the weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks now. So technically it can form a base here and break out. So but yeah, we'll see. But we're still kind of in this area where it's near the moving averages. We really need to come out decisively. Um, so so that's that one. Really, this is Chinese internet stock. We're a little bit volatile, try to come out here, right? But then it pulled back to the 10-day, which is common. Now it's bouncing again. So this can be viable here. Okay, let's keep going here. Palantir. So Palantir is getting slowly coming back. Slowly coming back. If it closes here, it'll be a new closing high. So yeah, it's also viable here, I think. Very strong right now, 3%. SMPS. This one reversed from this morning high. Very good stock, riding the 10-day very nicely here. Let's quickly look at some big chip stock here. Embargo. It fell this morning, but it's bouncing back. So again, positive. This is positive momentum here. Nvidia, very similar. Fell this morning, bouncing back. TSM also fell this morning, bouncing back a little. This one's probably the weakest of all three right now. It's reporting in 3 days, so that's gonna, you know, given the size of this stock, it's gonna impact a lot of the chip area depending on how it reports. Retail side, I don't see much moving in terms of that are good growth stocks. Um, on the industrial, we see HEI, VRT. So HEI is trying to bounce back right now. It's been pulling back, and it did cross the 10-day this morning. So maybe it could work. We'll see. VRT. This one has an ugly day last week. It did bounce back and close at the 21-day. Since then, it's been bouncing 2 days now. So also trying to, it's near the 10-day right now. It's also trying to bounce back here. Let's keep going here. There's not much in health. Um, Commodities energy, we have AEM. Let's take a quick look at that. Gold. Gold is bouncing a little bit today. Let's look at gold bullion. Bullion is actually down. So AEM is outperforming right now. Let's look at AU. AU is also bouncing. So it crossed that line that I drew. So it's looking good. TFPM, this one reversed a little bit, so it's still trying to come out. Reverse a little bit. Set up the alert line there. Let's look at silver PAS. This one also made new high but reversed this morning. And we have what else? EQT. This is oil and gas here. This one really decisively break the downtrend line, so this might be a good potential. Uh, yeah, it's a very powerful move there. 4%, 100% higher volume. So very interesting move. We have iron and CISO. Iron's make new high this morning. It did pull back a little bit, but still looks pretty good. CISO continued to go down. It tried to bounce, but no power this morning. So this is clearly in the downtrend. We can look at other ones. Upstart. Wow, look at this. So it gave up a lot this morning before bouncing back. So this is clearly in the downtrend now. Affirm. Wow, look at this. This is also in the downtrend so fast. SoFi. Okay, so this one is still running. Well, at least holding right now. Give up some, bouncing back a little bit. So this one is the strongest right now. Still hold, out of the financials, fintech. Overall, let me look at a couple more. Let's look at Cradle. Although this one is bouncing back a little bit, so it's still going. MGNI, McKnight. This one is in a downtrend right now. It's trying to hold a 10-day right here. STX. This one is bouncing back a little bit, so this one looking better. MU. MU is kind of falling apart right now, making new low this morning. So lots of mixed picture even in the tech, but overall, I think we need to be more cautious right now. Yes, we did bounce back this morning in the way the IBD 50. Let's see if we can hold. Um, but so far it's good. I have to say this is a good bounce. But let's see. Right? It's not a one day thing. So thank you all for watching. Have a very good day. Bye now.